find it on here. Hello, hello, hello. All right, cinnamon for tomorrow. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. And with cooperation and compromise, life is moving forward. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. And you may have a new journey begin. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life is moving forward. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Hey, Adonis. Davy, love. Okay, if you're currently in a relationship and if you feel like you've had like miscommunications, arguing, fighting, disappointments, that should move into the past. And you may see an improvement on the horizon. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Good communication comes in, and through cooperation and compromise, things can move forward slowly. If you're not with anyone, let go of anything that's been dysfunctional or no longer. Anything that's been backwards, forwards, upside down, and inside out, let it go, and then new doors open. You could have a Leo coming in. You could have another fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and also a Scorpio. New beginnings on the horizon would lead you to success. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad. Emily for April. For April, you have new beginnings on the horizon that could lead to success around work, school, or business, and you may have some money coming in or finances may be improving. Listen to your intuition. You may be spending time or reconnecting with an old friend or somebody from the past may return. You have the sun here bringing in something that's making you happy, and life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Beautiful, General. Something nice may be happening around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, redoing your home, whatever it is, it would be positive. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders and a wish comes true. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Good news is also coming in around finances. Money comes in, finances improve, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Red, General. You're walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Exploring your options could lead you to success. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Money comes in, finances improve, and paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relief. A new job or business opportunity may be coming in. Aries Sun, love. Aries Sun, love. Okay, you have choices and options coming in around love. Romance is heating up. If you're currently with someone, current relationships should be functioning well. If you're not with anyone, it looks like it would be new energy coming in. If you're undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready, because you do have choices and options. Listen to your intuition. May have a Libra here. You also could have love coming in with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Well-balanced, well-functioning relationships will move forward. Sometime, I'm going to say between now and maybe the end of the spring, sometime between now and the end of July, you may see love move forward. Dakota, General. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Life comes into balance. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. New beginnings on the horizon lead to success. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Cooperation and compromise could lead you to success around work, school, or business. You also may be feeling like a disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. Me and Nelly for next week. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You may be, life may change for you for the better quickly. A new beginning on the horizon leads to success, and then you may be, like, life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Good news may be coming in around work, school, or business. Kelly, new blessings coming my way. You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in that could lead to success around life moving forward, bringing in happiness and more money. Exploring your options around career leads you to success. And then you also may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. If you've recently had an argument with someone, it may resolve itself and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life comes back into balance. MR. A will tell M because she doesn't hold anyone accountable. I wonder if M will suspect that I have anything to do with it when B talks to M about it. Okay, let me see. I think that she is going to think that you have something to do with it, but you know what? People know she doesn't hold people accountable. She knows she doesn't hold anybody accountable. So, you know, it's like the only person she can really blame here is herself, because she's got to, you know, she's afraid, right? And you have to figure out, okay, this is what they say. Humans make decisions out of two places, love or fear. So I don't like confrontation either. And when I was teaching yoga, I didn't like having to go confront people when they owed for a class, but that was my job. And I was more afraid of not asking and having to explain why I didn't ask, that I would go and ask, because the fear of having to explain why didn't I ask, you know, why does so-and-so owe for 3 classes and you didn't say anything? That scared me more than making the confrontation. She's not scared enough yet. She's got to get to the point where she's scared that somebody's going to question her. So this is going to be a good thing, because now that she gets confronted, she knows that you may have something to do with it, but she knows that other people do too. She herself knows that she's not good at this, and she's got to figure it out. So yeah, it's too bad for her, but she may get there. You know, she may figure it out. Crystal, will I go to Bora Bora with Sean, or will he take Charisse instead in the future? As of right now, I'm not convinced either one of you are going to Bora Bora with him. So I don't know when this trip is or how often he goes there, but I don't see either one of you making that trip as of right now. Hello, what does L. Leo think of me? We're friends. Very good. May have a lot of respect for you. May find you to be somebody who is smart and intelligent, kind, caring, sincere. Somebody who is hardworking with a lot of potential. Somebody who's reliable. Pretty good. DJ, how does Mr. N feel that we have talked yesterday after a very long time? It's been years. May have been nice to catch up. Yeah, may have been nice to catch up. Pleasant, grounded, stable. I wouldn't be surprised if you talk again at some point. Postal Cavallo, when will CD reply to me? Maybe sometime between now and Friday. MR, will M work against me because she'll find out that I have something to do with it out of spite by giving T what she wants out of spite towards me? No, I don't think so. You know why? Because I think this is coming back to bite her, so I don't think that she wants to make matters worse for herself. I think that she's going to have to start taking some kind of accountability and stepping up to the plate. Otherwise, she's going to be in trouble. So making matters worse is not going to be, yeah, I don't think she's going to go down that route. Not right now, anyway. Raymond, I wrote compliments, don't put food on my table on a group chat with coworkers because we got compliments from the boss at work, how they take my words. It's true. It is true. It's 100% true. The coworkers probably agree with you. They probably agree with you. Yeah. I mean, because it's the truth. It's like enough already. I mean, everything is out of control. But it's true. Like, yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's nice. We're glad that you're loyal to the company. But, yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree, and I think that the coworkers do too. I think everybody pretty much feels the same. You know what they used to say at yoga all the time in the emails, and it kind of drove me nuts? Thank you for all that you do. It was so phony. Thank you for all that you do. And I knew that the managers were instructed to say that because every manager said the same thing. You know, nobody said it. You know how like that was what they were told to do. There was, I'm not kidding you, when I worked at the grocery store, a moment in time, you know I didn't do this. I didn't do it. But I also worked evenings and weekends, so nobody was really going to call. That was important when I was there. I'm not kidding you. We had this spiel that was like, thank you for calling the A&P of, it was, thank you for calling the A&P where we have the freshest produce available. How can I help you today? Or something like that. And, or whatever, like there was every week it changed with some kind of catch. And no, first of all, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. Hello, A&P. That's it. Hello, A&P. We close at 9. Goodbye. Oh my God. Crystal, will Sean choose me over Sharice in the future? Okay, so here is what happens when you put yourself in a position where you need to be picked or chosen. Your vibration is lowered. So if you're waiting around for somebody else to make a decision that affects your life, chances are he's not going to choose you because things are out of balance here. Yeah, I would remove yourself from the situation. When you remove yourself from the situation and you leave him, that's when your vibration raises. You raise your vibration because you're making the choice, not waiting around for him to pick you. So anybody that's in that situation, I wouldn't sit around and wait on that because your vibration is lowered by comparing yourself and your worth to somebody else. And you can say you're not comparing yourself or your worth, but you're in this situation where you're allowing yourself to need to be chosen or picked, which lowers your vibration. And I don't see commitment here if that's what you're asking. So my suggestion would be to make the decision to leave this in the past and to pursue new opportunities because there are new opportunities coming in. But you can do whatever you want. It's a free will thing. MR, general for me and O. Communication comes in or begins to move forward. You could have a new journey here, or you may be doing something fun and exciting on like a whim at some point. Like nothing, it's like it's not planned and you just started to do something on a whim. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation can help bring things back into balance. Don't be afraid to express your feelings. Slow and steady wins the race, but things could be moving forward on solid ground this spring. Yeah. No, I didn't, Avery. You ate way too many M&Ms today. You don't need any more. You ate almost the whole bag. And then you had those cookies, the Girl Scout cookies. You don't need any more M&Ms. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's time to go to sleep. Emma in general. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life may move forward. Life is actually moving forward and you're ready for it. A new venture may begin. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may be planning travel. Anxiety and old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and you may have some cash coming in. You could have some money coming your way. A deep feeler, any blessings in April. Blessings in April. You may take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A new job or business opportunity that offers a little more financial security. Your intuition is heightened, so listen to it. You may be spending time with a Virgo. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Emily, when will MR get in touch regarding the job for me? Will it be a positive or negative verdict? Okay, let's see. It should be positive. Things could move forward quickly, and it may be within the next 10 to 12 days. Will VS manage to help me get the finances for a job from June? Yeah, that could happen. You got a 70% chance, yes. This person may be helpful in getting you the finances. Hi, Mel. Lucinda for the next 48. Negativity moves into the past and life begins to move forward. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. New beginnings on the horizon can lead to success, and with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance pays off. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and you may begin a new journey. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Brenda, general for tonight and tomorrow. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. If you're feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. You have choices and options that come in around social activity. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition. Could be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have a new venture that begins, and paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could make you feel relieved. Stephanie, finances. Okay, when it comes to finances, adding a new stream of income could be bringing in more money, big picture. If you have an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle, you could be starting a new journey. You have the world at your feet. Don't get frustrated if you don't see money come in immediately. There's the side business idea. And then paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief. Life is moving forward towards greener pastures. Metal Rain. Why did Elizabeth, my good friend of 10 years plus, block me after I asked her out for a date? That's terrible. That's lousy. So it looks like she may be a little bit immature, and she's looking at you as just friends, which is fine to just say that to somebody. You don't have to block the person. Really. There's no reason to block somebody. Just say, look, we're friends, and that's just where it's at. Lily, hi. Funny story. My son and his friend are trying to set the friend's dad and me up on a date. I'm talking to him. His name is Wade. Do you see that this might be a thing? I don't see any reason why you shouldn't explore the option. It looks like, you could have a nice connection. I would say slow and steady wins the race, but you could have some laughs. There is opportunity for life to move forward. He looks pleasant, grounded, stable. He looks sincere. It looks like the connection could be strong. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't try. That's so funny. Lydia, general for April. Could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. You also may be planning travel, maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Perseverance pays off. Money comes in, finances improve. Lay down the law, set boundaries if you feel as if someone is overstepping. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Ton 80. Is a lawyer or someone looking for me to return my money or BTC to me? I don't know what that means. Is a lawyer or someone looking for me to return my money? Okay, let me ask that. I'm not convinced, but I don't know enough about this situation. If you think that you may be in some type of trouble, I would say, yeah, I would contact, I don't know who is this, the American consul? I don't know who they are. But may not hurt to reach out. This is just my opinion with everything. I think it's always better to be proactive. If it's better to get ahead of it than to have it sneak up behind you, kind of a thing. I don't think anybody's looking for you, but I don't really know enough about the situation. Happy House is their black magic on me. No, I don't believe so. Pinky Lee, was my son involved with my stolen inheritance? That's terrible. I don't think he was. Wish, what does a guy friend feel towards me? May find you to be somebody who is reliable, kind, caring, sincere. You got a good personality, or you may be funny. May find you to be pleasant, well-balanced, fair, kind-hearted. Pretty good. Stargazer, why does an LD want to go to the event if I'm not going? This person's got anxiety. So I don't know what this event is or who's going to be there, but they have anxiety. It's like they feel more comfortable if you're there with them. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Metal Rain. Like, you don't have to block somebody for that reason. I'm going to say it a million times. You block someone who is harassing you. You block somebody who's not taking no for an answer. You don't have to block somebody because the wind blows. I mean, it's just, it's over the top and it's ridiculous. I mean, I've had people, and they've always been females. I've never had an issue with a man. Fucking call me and like call me until like keep calling the phone. Like I don't answer, so they continue to call back. And what was happening was he was throwing me offline. And one time I was teaching, and then what would happen is the phone would ring during the yoga class, and if I put it on silent, then I couldn't stream the music. And I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. I am working here. I will call you back when I'm done. Leave a message. Blocked. I blocked. I'm just not, I'm not dealing with that. But somebody that, you know, has an interest in you and maybe you're not interested in dating them, they don't need to be blocked. You didn't do anything. Like, it's just so ridiculous. Lily, general for me, please. I would love some good news. You could have some money coming in, and you may have some success coming in around work, school, or business. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Life is coming back into balance. You may be spending time with an Aries, maybe spending time with a Gemini. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Not bad. Oh, Bitcoin. I don't think anybody is trying to get your money. But if you feel like, I mean, I don't know what would make you think that. Susie, T, the Capricorn, and I, no contact currently. You should hear from him. I'm going to say maybe within the next couple of weeks you'll hear from him. T-Vet for tomorrow. T-Vet for tomorrow. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well, and you have the world at your feet. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, and through cooperation and compromise and teamwork, you could be successful around work, school, or business. Empress may be bringing in love and money or more of it, and you may begin a new venture. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Patricia, what does Spirit say about S from work? What do you mean? What does Spirit say? I'm not really sure what you're asking. Kimon for tomorrow. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and life begins to move forward. You may feel relief around life moving forward towards greener pastures. Something may happen that makes you happy with the sun. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Heidi, can you please see about my work life? I've been ending my contract next week. I had big surgery last year. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Didn't have much time to recover because I started working. I don't know if I should take a break or keep looking. I tried saving as much as I could, but I don't feel 100% fine yet. Okay, if you could afford to take a couple of months off, that would be my suggestion. If you're still feeling like you're struggling a little, your health comes first. Your health comes first. No sense knocking yourself out if you can afford to take a couple of months off. So if you're, when is it? The contract is ending next week. Okay, so let's see. Next week we're going to be almost in April, right? So let's say here you got cooperation and compromise, and money is coming in. Finances could be improving with a wish that comes true. My suggestion would be, you do have a new job coming in. If you can hold off and give yourself like maybe 3 months before starting something, I think that may be helpful. if you're, if you don't feel it's going to kill you financially, that would be my suggestion. You do have a new opportunity coming in. Like you will start a new job, and you do have money coming in. So if that's helpful in making the decision, if you wanted to take a couple of months off. Kimon for tomorrow. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. You may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Money comes in, finances improve, and then you may have success coming in your own work, school, or business. Stephanie, should I give a chance and meet him after Easter break? The cards can't tell you what to do. You have to decide that. It's a free will thing. The cards don't make decisions, and the cards don't judge. And the energy around the situation looks like it's grounded and stable, and it may be pleasant. Just going to meet somebody or hanging out or having coffee, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't do that. Like my mother would say, you don't have to marry him. Just go have coffee. And I used to tell her to mind her business. But anyhow, if you're open to it, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't just meet, casually, have coffee, go for a walk in the park or something like that. Oh my God. We have this family. I don't even know half these numbers. Like, I know who the people are, but I don't know the number that goes with who. They're not programmed. And when it's somebody's birthday, the shit goes off all day. Well, it's Aunt Nancy's birthday. Oh, she's not my aunt. She's my father's cousin. So she's my father's cousin. So she's my cousin once removed. Anyway, it's her birthday, and it's my sister-in-law's birthday today. So the thing is, it's actually not even that bad. We've had it like going off. And one time I was in Florida with my dad. So my phone's going off and his phone's going off. And he's got his phone down. I'm not holding my phone either. But they're going off, like you hear them ding, ding, ding. And he goes, what the hell are they talking about? Anyway. Sag rising, general love for spring. You got the Empress here, bringing in love and money or more of it. And then you may have life change for you for the better quickly. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Fire's coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A wish could come true with an Aquarius. You do have long-term potential around your next relationship. If I send 3 important emails to 3 different important people today, will all 3 of them speak to me before next Wednesday? Yes, I believe so. I believe so. It looks like 3 separate situations come back with 3 different. Yeah, I think you will. I think you will. You got 2 aces, and then you got the Empress here. Ada, general. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time as a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or wish comes true. Areas of your life that have been slow to move forward may now start to move forward. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. And something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is would be positive. D for tomorrow. D for tomorrow. Cooperation and compromise leads to success around work, school, or business. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure, like you could breathe a sigh of relief. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Perseverance pays off. Lily, love, anyone cool coming in. Yeah. So you have success coming in around things moving forwards and like laying down the law, setting boundaries, or expressing your wants and needs. You got a couple of people here. So you could have a Cancer coming in. You may have a Taurus. You could have a Gemini. You do have romance heating up, and things could change for you for the better quickly. Cancer comes up very strong around you right now. If you're undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Exploring your options could lead to success. You do have commitment coming in if that's something that you're looking for. Metal Rain, if I told my mom that I would have gotten the chancla, if you told your mom what? And what's the chancla? The chancla? My mother, she used to break wooden spoons over my brother's ass. Break them, they would break right in half. And my aunt, she used to put hot pepper in my cousin's mouth because he used to say bad words. Hot pepper, that red hot pepper. What is it called? Is it called just red hot pepper? I don't know. Anyway. My mom used to put soap in my brother's mouth. You're going to be blowing bubbles. Keep it up. My brother was bad. My brother was bad. I wasn't. I was traumatized. Macy, general for tomorrow. A hurt or a wound is healing and moving into the past, and life may be beginning to move forward. You have something happening that makes you happy, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Money comes in, finances improve. If not tomorrow, soon, you could be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Maggie, I've had severe pain in my cervical spine and my right arm since October. I've already seen doctors and physiotherapists. Nothing has helped. Will the pain go away? Yeah, I think you got a pinched nerve somewhere. Yeah, I think that there may be something that's pinched and it's traveling down your right arm. Yeah, I think it'll work itself out. Yeah. I mean, obviously you still go for second opinions, take professionals' advice, but I'm trying to think what we used to do in yoga. And this is, I mean, it's kind of important and something that nobody really ever thinks about. My teacher used to bring it up that all of us these days are really like this all the time, which is like really bad. Because you're not supposed to be like this. Your head's supposed to be back here. So what she used to say, she goes, I might look like a dork, but when I'm driving in the car, I put the headrest up so it's in line with my head, and I push my head back. Like push the skull, the occipital ridge above it, back. And strengthening the neck may help. Strengthening the neck through Pilates. People have such a hard time with that. because it's stressful on the neck. But you want a strong neck because that's part of your spine. That's the part that's bothering you. But yeah, I think the body heals itself. It'll work itself out. I know I'm dealing with this hip issue, but yeah, it'll come along. Anyway. Alpha, general. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have money coming in. Finances could be improving. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. You could have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Oh, I told my mother to mind her business. Yeah, no, I didn't say that to her. Her and I didn't agree. See, she felt like there was nothing wrong. And I've had people say this before. Like, you could go out on a date with somebody, not be interested in them and not really like them, but just go out on the date to see how you feel. Because sometimes things change. And I think the older that I've gotten, the more I appreciated that stance. But when I was younger, I was like, if I wasn't in love with somebody, I didn't want to date them, which is why I didn't really date anybody when I was young. Because, the person that I liked never liked me because I was very much chasing limerence, which I didn't know was a thing until I got old. Anyway. Mariana, money for April. Money in April's okay. Perseverance pays off. There's money coming in. You're paying your bills. Things are relatively well balanced. It may not be a crazy month with a ton of money coming in, but there is money coming in and you should be okay. The chancla's a slipper. It was the most feared object. Even the belt wasn't as scary. My friend, the two sisters I was talking about? Their mom, first of all, it was so funny. Both of the parents were short. And both of the daughters were very tall. So the mother used to throw shoes at them. And so they would stand in front of the mirror hoping the mother was going to break the mirror. My other friend, her mom used to pull her sister by her hair. My mom did that to me a couple of times too. It was those ponytails. Yeah, ponytails, it's easy to grab that. Anthony, I just got the call with a friend. He said there's an internal post from management to hire me because the project is still not start and wants to hire their family member. But I think if the project starts, they may still need this role. Just my thought. Okay, let's see. I do think that you still could get that job. I would still go on the interview and pursue that other thing, though. I wouldn't wait on this. But I still think you could get this. Yeah, that's possible. Adonis, I'm going over to the email. You know what? I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. Yeah. If you decided this isn't for you, and I was kind of getting that impression just by reading it, like, why bother? Yeah, I don't think it's going to make that. I don't think it's going to have an impact, big picture, on your career. Like, I think it's similar to, like, you know, like, it may look nice on a resume, but it's not going to be nobody's going to not hire you because it's not there, and nobody's going to hire you because it is there. So if you don't want to do it, and I agree, it's somewhat of a turnoff. And you know how it feels. I could be wrong, but it feels like they're gonna like not like there's gonna be a lot of shit that you're gonna get stuck having to do. Or they're always gonna be looking for something. It reminds me of, you know what it reminds me of? Really? My brother. My brother and sister-in-law. So funny. They're both were brought up Catholic, for whatever that's worth. You know what I mean? Because nobody was ever really religious. But my sister-in-law kind of had like post-traumatic stress from going to the Sunday school classes, so she didn't want to get married in a Catholic church. So they decided to get married in an Episcopalian church, which is very close to Catholic, only it just doesn't have some of the like very strict Catholic rules, but it's basically the same religion. So, and they had a woman who was the pastor that was going to marry them, pastor or priest or whatever it is that you call them. I don't even know. Anyway, for some reason, I think her name was Susan. I can't remember. Maybe it was Lisa. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So they get involved with this church, and you know, you always have to do things. And one of the things, like, that you have to go to, like, you know, you do that counseling with the priest or whatever before you get married. So they did that. And it like me, like the whole time I'm thinking, like, why, you know, like just get married in the fucking Holiday Inn. But this is what they wanted to do. So they become part of this church, and then they have like a duty or something to do on Sundays. And I remember like specifically one time it was like something to do with washing plates, or maybe, I don't know. And it's like after a while you don't want to do it anymore. But the priest kept calling, looking for them to come, and they just didn't want to do it anymore. And then they were kind of like, if they ran into her somewhere, they were like going in the other direction. And I'm like, why do we do this? Like, what? Don't do it. Anyway, so then after my nephew was born, so funny. Now they weren't married in the Catholic Church. So she decides that she wants him to be Catholic, which is so funny because she wasn't religious, didn't want to get married in the Catholic Church, and now she wants him to be Catholic. So they choose me and my cousin Joey to be the godparents. So I call up my local church, and they're like, okay, what's your envelope number? My envelope number. I'm like, I don't have an envelope number. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, don't you come to church on Sunday? No, I work on Sundays. You don't come to church? No. So then you're not a practicing Catholic. I made all my sacraments in that church over there, except my baptism, which was at St. Joe's. So, I mean, kind of Catholic. You buried my mother. You did my mother's funeral. They wouldn't give me the letter. They're like, well, we can't give you the letter. This is why organized religion just really gets me. Anyhow, so my cousin calls up and he goes, listen, he goes, I know this is about money. Just tell me, how much is it going to cost for me to get this letter so that I can baptize my cousin's kid? No, it's not about money. It's not about money. We want you to come. That was the end of that. Anyway, so now my brother and sister-in-law, I'm going off on a tangent. They find a very lenient Catholic church that will allow anybody to be a godparent. You don't even have to be Catholic. So we went to that church. Anyway, my point is that that's what that reminded me of. Like, you were going to sign up for something, you were going to do whatever was expected of you, but it wasn't going to end there. There was going to be more. Or, you know, yeah, it's 3 hours a week, and before you know it, it's 12 hours a week, and before you know it, it's people are calling you on your day off. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. Anyway. Billy, will Anthony reach out to me, or does he hate me? I don't think he hates you. He shows right now as very neutral. I do think that there could be communication that comes in at some point. It may not be quick, though. It's slow. If you want to speak to him, I would reach out to him. But I would give it a little bit of time. I wouldn't do it right away. I would maybe wait until the middle of the spring if you haven't heard from him before. He shows as very neutral, like not here nor there. Adonis, I was invited last year, and I'm glad I said no because they had a heavy semester. Yeah. And it's free and it's random. Yeah, and it probably won't be as, yeah, it probably would be more. Yeah. T-Vet, what's on the Aries mind? It's like he wants to say something but can't. I don't think that he knows. I think he's kind of undecided right now. But I do think that he wants things to move forward. And he feels like things may be functioning well. Or he feels like things could be functioning well. Maybe ready for things to move forward. Or spend more time together. But I don't know if he feels like it's a good time yet. Or he may feel like it's too soon to say anything. Melvin, that being blocked bummed me out so much I decided to go out, and that's when I met Ileana, and then that turned out bad. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't have been blocked for that. That's terrible. It's a very immature way of handling things. Like, just say to somebody, listen, we've been friends for 10 years. I like being your friend. I just don't think that I want to cross that line right now. Okay, that's it. You have to block someone. What kind of crap is that? Sean, any guidance or advice for my show Saturday? I'm tired, so I'm trying to give myself a mental breakdown as far as planning, but I don't want to procrastinate. Okay, I don't know what the show is, so I can't like tell you what to do, but what it looks like is slow and steady wins the race. And expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Success comes in when you take it one step at a time. Listen to your intuition. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. So if you're feeling exhausted like today or tomorrow, I think if you put off planning everything until like Thursday or Friday, you would be fine. Just know what you have. Just know what you intend before you get there. Yeah, I don't know what the show is, but just know what you intend. Case fill, will things with A turn romantic? I don't see romance here right now. This looks like a well-functioning, successful friendship. I mean, it doesn't mean that that couldn't change at some point, but I don't see romance here right now, so I can't say that. Oh, that could be it, Maggie. Yeah. Yeah, you're overusing that hand, too. Yeah. What happened?
Oh.
It's time to go to bed?
Yeah,
Avery, it's time to go to bed, please.
Just Dad want me to listen to this.
Okay, put on your, it's on over there by the TV, I think.
What's on over there by the TV?
Your nighttime thing. Your night, what you put over your pants.
No.
Yes.
No. Okay, so go like
Girly, there's been drama with a couple of my coworkers lately. Both coworkers go to management for every little thing. Troublemakers. Do I have anything to worry about? Nah, I think you're fine. Oh, Metal Rain, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just not a nice way of handling things to block somebody. It's just so unnecessary. Oh, you're welcome, Ton 80. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for? Cosmic. As predicted, I got the interview for another weekend job during the same as the last weekend job. Recruiter said she was going to email me earlier to set up a time for an in-person interview with her boss. She didn't email me with the next interview. Will I still have the opportunity? I think you're still going to get the opportunity, yeah. She just may not have gotten to it yet. Zoe, love for the next 30 days. Exploring your options could lead to success around love, and you may have choices and options. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may have a Gemini here. You also could have an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and possibly a Cancer. You have romance heating up. I don't know if it's going to be in the next 30 days, but it's still coming. You also have a commitment coming in if that's something that you're interested in, and you may be... you may have long-term commitment potential around your next relationship, but there's people showing up. So you may need to explore a couple of options before you settle into a relationship, but you got choices and options coming in. Twinkle, what will happen in my career in April? Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and through perseverance, you should find yourself feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You may have a new opportunity coming in April. Oh, good night, Metal. Tiana, I feel like life is moving fast. Should I pause this love relationship? Cards can't tell you what to do. So if you have to make that decision. If you're uncomfortable at the rate that things are moving, I would just say that. Like, I just need things to move a little slower. I'm just not ready for all this right now. If it's a question of, I'm not sure if I like this person enough to continue, then it may be okay. Then I would say, yeah, just pause it. But I wouldn't put something on hold because life is busy, because life is busy. Life moves forward fast. And, you know, people that are in relationships or people that are married, they stay married. You know, life's moving forward fast. They got a lot going on, but they still maintain their relationship. So maybe it's somewhat of a balance right now for you. Cosmic time frame of next romantic relationship. Maybe over the summer, and it could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Billy, I don't see the question. Can you put the question with a blue heart, please? Thank you. Forward movement for the next 3 days. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the 3 days. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant may now start to move forward. Quiet Raven, what's coming in? What's coming in? With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. A new job or business opportunity may be coming in. Money comes in, finances improve. Oh, hi, Laverne. General. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward towards greener pastures. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you may be thinking about starting a side business, side project, side hustle that could be successful. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be planning travel. Listen to your intuition. You'll have choices and options around social activity. Hi, Lydia. Surprise me. Well, you could have some cause for celebration coming in, and you also may be feeling relief around life starting to move forward. Could be spending time with a Virgo. You have life is coming into balance. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Could be spending time with a Leo, maybe spending time with a Pisces. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Old wounds or heartaches are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Pretty good. Miss Billy, General. Okay, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You may be bringing in more money. Cause for celebration comes in around career, moving forward with a new journey. Slow and steady wins the race. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Maybe spending time with a Virgo. Could be spending time with a Capricorn. Cooperation and compromise is suggested around both personal and professional relationships. Life comes into balance. Don't look back on the past. Life is moving forward. Oh, you're welcome. Shireen, love. If you're currently in a well-functioning relationship, a disappointment will heal and things will move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but on stable ground, and you'll feel relief. If you're not with anyone, anything dysfunctional needs to move into the past and then new doors open. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. May have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders and life begins to move forward. New beginnings lead to success around love. Let's see what emotional pattern is currently blocking me. How can I start to transform? Love in general. Okay, the cards can't tell you what your lessons are. You have to figure that out. But this is what the cards say. Let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Growth, change, and transformation comes in when you heal old wounds. So you may have some kind of a pattern that dates back to, and most people do, childhood. So depending on what the relationships are that you're in or what they're like that you're in, you have to figure out, because it's not about the other people, it's about you. What is it that these situations are bringing up in you? Like, for example, people tend to repeat the same relationship over and over again with another person, and they think, oh, it's just bad luck, right? Like, oh, I always date somebody who leaves me for somebody else. Or I'm always, I don't know, whatever the situation is. It's not about the other person leaving. It's about why you're attracted to those situations. And you have to go back and figure out what it is. And a lot of times it's a self-worth thing. So people that are willing to put up with like the bare minimum breadcrumbs because they feel like either they're being nice or they're being accommodating because they want the other person to like them. They want the other person to be happy with them. They don't want the other person to be stressed. They may be people pleasing. Those things could cause somebody to be in relationships where they're getting this. They're giving a whole lot and they're not getting much. And, but I can't tell you what that is. You have to figure it out. You have to go back to your childhood and figure out what it is that's attracting you to these situations. I don't even know what the problem is with I don't even know what your relationships are like, but it dates back to childhood wounds. And when you figure that out and you heal them, they go away. And then you're not attracted to the same type of person. Like, and it's not a physical thing. It's like you just don't find that to be attractive. Like there comes a point where like the asshole that's like fucks everybody over, he's no longer attractive. He's a loser. You know, he may have been really attractive in high school. Like, oh, he wants to date me. Oh, he doesn't commit to anyone. He's going to commit to me. Yeah, and then you find out the hard way that he treats you the way he treated everybody else. That guy, that loser, now you look at him like a loser once you've healed your own wounds. You're like, I don't want to be with him. Who wants that? Anyway. Coco for tomorrow. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Empress could be bringing in love and money or more of it. Expressing your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships could lead you to success. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could have some money coming in. Mel, will Dr. J ever get back to me with a quote with regards to my online request? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, he should get back to you. It may take some time, though. He may be slow. Or you might have to be persistent, but yeah. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Essence, love in April. Could have a new beginning in April. Life's moving forward and you're ready for it. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may have choices and options. You have fire. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And then you have Leo and Sagittarius coming up the strongest. You may have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship coming in, or at least potential in the month of April. Pallavi, love. You have choices and options that come in around love, new beginnings that could lead to success. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be spending time with a Scorpio. A disappointment heals and moves into the past and life moves forward. Down is wise, be quiet at the moment. Just sort of feeling a little stuck or stagnant. No real reason in particular. Also, you know, like they always kind of show up as being like a little bit preoccupied with something. Like it always feels like binge watching something. It doesn't have to be that though. It doesn't have to be binge watching like a TV show. It could be like, I don't know, like playing a game or working on a hobby. You know, I don't know, working on something. Yeah, it could be anything that's time consuming. It seems like they kind of lose time. They get wrapped up in something. May even be sleeping. But there'll be communication that comes in soon. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? All right, then I will wrap it up and I'll see you all tomorrow. What time tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe late morning, early afternoon, that kind of time frame. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you all later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.